Okay, it's Tuesday and it's our volleyball edition of Coffee with Coach. We're here with Coach Whitney Solomon, head dog of the Lady Bulldog volleyball team. And Coach, it's been a little bit since we've met. The team has had some tough matches recently. What would you say has been the biggest challenges you've faced here recently, really, with the stuff going on the court, schedule, whatever it might be?
Right. Really, lately we've started off with a tough part of our conference, playing the top 2-3 teams.
Mm-hmm.
We've not seen the bottom part of our conference yet, but we've seen so much fight within the girls. One thing a lot of people have told us, like, man, they've got it. They've got the talent, the ability, but their confidence is lacking. So that's what we're trying to instill in them, is their confidence that they're playing right there with the top of our conference. So that's our main struggle right now, is just getting them to compete with the top level, knowing that they can do that.
So specific areas of play that you've seen consistent struggles with, are you alluding to that maybe their confidence level, the youth of the group, and lack of playing together? You know that happens, but
we've seen that because we are super young,
right.
And it's not that we have like a consistent, man, our serves are terrible, or we can't get our serves in, or we're not swinging. It's one thing or another, just putting it all together. So the consistency of them figuring out how to play.
So what about the improvements that you've noticed in your squad from start to finish, even though there's some losses on the board? Talk about some of the improvements that you're seeing.
Gosh, they're huge. In practice, we're seeing so many things. Like, we'll go one game and be like, okay, we've really got to focus on our serve receive passes. Next game, bam, that's to a T. Like, they're able to focus in on the one thing that we ask them to and reach that goal. Like Fountain Lake, before that, we were not swinging, we were not attacking, we were not aggressive, and we went and played against the second team in our conference and we're swinging right away, and did the same thing the other night against them. So just improving on our little skills, but putting them together, we're waiting for that to happen too.
Right. So you're seeing
the hustle, the grit.
You're seeing
everything.
victories every night.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not that people can see. They're just average watching it. They're not seeing us win, so they're not seeing those inside victories. So team is currently 2-7. So what do you think honestly has contributed most to that record of 2-7? What do you think's really contributed to that?
So far, I'd say when our conference is super tough.
Right.
We're super young. Learning to win in hard situations is what we're working on right now, in their confidence level. But honestly, like, if they just keep pushing us to where they're at right now, they're going to see some victories, and that's what we're looking forward to. But 2-7, I mean, that does not show anything of their improvements, their abilities. It's not showing in the record, but gosh, they're improving so much right now.
It's going to take time for the group to gel, and so conference matches have been especially tough. You just mentioned that. So what's the gap right now between your team and those top 3 to 4 teams? Like, we were trying to break into that top 4 to make it to the state playoffs.
Right.
So what do you think would be the biggest gap or difference between the two, if you had to put a...
If I had to pinpoint, I would definitely say our confidence on the front row and being consistent, swinging back. So, like, our top conference, they're going to attack us, and they're going to consistently attack. We've got to get to where we can handle the attack and attack right back and tag something, winning a point, and staying ahead. We'll get in these really good runs where we're going and we're attacking, and then we'll lose a couple points and then have to build back up. So staying consistent on our attacks and being aggressive.
So for the very avid volleyball person as I am, when you're speaking on attack, that's not just bumping it over what people call a free ball, because a free ball is allowing them to get set, allowing them to get set up to attack. So your attack mode, you're saying we're setting and we're coming after you.
Yeah.
We're not just going to be satisfied with the bump over, because that takes me a little bit to understand too when I hear the word free ball. Like, what do we? And then you see a really good team teeing off on you. Sometimes they'll hit it on the way down of a free ball. So
so working on getting our passes to the zone so that way we can attack. That's been our big thing lately, is our dig returns. So our back row, working on setting up our front row to be as successful as they can be.
So what's something this team does well, and I know we're focused on kind of up at the varsity level right now, and we can talk about junior high in just a second, but what's something the team has done well that might go unnoticed by those that are just looked at the record, see 2-7, and think, oh, things aren't going well.
Right. I know our girls, they have the biggest heart, like through and through, every single one of them. They want to be out there, they want to play. And so with that comes their fight. I've not seen them once. They've been down on themselves a little bit for not having the wins and whatever, making mistakes, but they've not once given up. And to create a winning program, which we're trying to do and get to at hopefully one point, it's what you have to have. And they have no give in them. They're not going to give up. They keep pushing, even at the toughest part of our conference. They keep fighting.
And that junior high bunch fights right along the way.
Yes.
And they've had some more success within conference. And so I don't know exactly where, you don't really get to see the conference standings, but kind of where you fit in the conference standings. Do you have an idea, kind of in the middle of the pack still?
Yeah, we're about the middle of the pack. But, I mean, they've not even got to fully look at what they're capable of. We've had injury bug since the beginning of season, and we're going to continue to have injury bug and surgeries and everything to keep people out for the entire season. So
oh, my goodness, yeah.
we won't see them back until they get back next season, honestly. But
well, it's fun seeing them celebrate the big things.
Yes.
Like when they do have a good hit. I know the other night, Layla Miller, she had a big hit, and you can see the kids kind of rally. It was really fun to watch her. So think about your team, varsity team, and with the tough start, are there any players that really are stepping up and showing that strong leadership, or have stepped up unexpectedly that you had not kind of planned on this year?
Right. Really, we've mentioned it before, we've got a young team, and with that, I mean, whether you're a sophomore or you're a senior, they're stepping in big roles. And one that comes to mind is Chloe Richmond. She's been super consistent for us. We don't ever have to ask her to hustle. We don't ever have to ask her to give that extra effort. And I think she kind of brings a calm to our storm, to the girls, and she's been super helpful. Always staying after practice, doing the extra mile for us. She's been super consistent. We have big depth. So sometimes we've got girls that, aren't on one night, and we tell them all the time, be ready when your name's called. And the other night, Lakeland Faulkner, she came up and she showed out for us. So she had some good leadership there and just showing exactly what we need when we call their name. So those are some big people right now.
I know that probably attributed to Chloe getting the Volleyball Player of the Week, some of the good things she's doing on the court. And so really, finally, I mean, main focus right now, we're heading in, you got Mina tonight, and then you go for a big doubleheader Thursday at Magnolia, and that's one of the, you guys are kind of battling for that, really that fourth spot, third or fourth spot. So what kind of has been the focus of practice going into those games? Is there something particular that y'all really tried to get better at?
So with Mina and Fountain Lake, we've really been working on our defensive coverage, so that way we can attack more off of that, because we had struggled a little bit in the past with them just covering their attacks, so that way we can then get some passes to the zone and swing more. Their confidence is what we've been really pushing on right now, and then really erasing the small mistakes. That way we can do our thing, and if we have a little hit in the net, whatever, we can bounce back from it. We're not serving in the net,
Yeah, we got to get over the service errors into the net. And you may have somebody serve 5 or 6 times and just line it up, and then they hit one in the net.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be ready, because they're fixing to serve right back at you, and it's you got to forget it. Volleyball is one of those things you don't have much time to think about.
It's a mental game. We tell them that all the time.
Well, there's work being put in, and I think the grit's there, and I think it'll really pay off. Coach, you made a big announcement on Facebook here the other day, and I don't think we've had a chance to really celebrate that. It seems as if you're going to be having your first child pretty soon.
Yes, we are. We're going to add to the little girl gang, and hopefully one day have some more volley dogs and all the things.
Well, congratulations. I want to make sure that those that may have not heard, that they get a chance to hear that, because that's something else that's going on in the life that we have to, we deal with. And either way, tonight we'll be traveling to Mina. You can catch that on Bulldogs TV. And then again on Thursday at Magnolia for a big doubleheader with senior high only. So, till then, anything else?
That's it. Just come out and support. Thank you.
Let's go.